There are few experiences as universally piercing as the sting of betrayal. It leaves an ache, a hollow space where trust once resided, echoing through our very core. This profound disruption touches us all, in various forms and intensities throughout our lives. When faced with such a wound, our immediate, often primal reactions are predictable. We might feel an overwhelming urge to lash out, to accuse, or to desperately try and control the external circumstances. These responses, while understandable, rarely lead to genuine peace or resolution. In those moments, our instincts often pull us towards a familiar, yet ultimately unfulfilling, script. But what if there was another way to navigate this profound disruption? A path less traveled that leads to deeper strength. We are here to challenge that conventional script. This journey is about seeking a different path to resilience, one that doesn't rely on external conflict or the actions of others. It is a path that empowers us from within, offering a profound sense of agency. Our core premise today is that true resilience in the face of betrayal emerges not from external conflict, but from profound self-regulation. It is about mastering our internal world, even when the external one feels chaotic. This exploration is rooted in personal development, touching upon mental health principles without being therapy itself. It offers tools for navigating life's most challenging interpersonal storms, with grace and inner fortitude. Imagine a moment when the ground beneath you suddenly gives way. A trust you held sacred, a bond you believed unbreakable, shatters without warning. This is the narrative of a profound breach, a moment that redefines your understanding of a relationship. In that immediate aftermath, the world can feel as though it's spinning out of control. You are reeling, caught in a vortex of disbelief, confusion, and a deep, visceral pain. The betrayal feels like a physical blow. There is a primal urge that rises within us during such times. It is the instinct to lash out, to demand answers, to seek immediate retribution or explanation. This urge is powerful, almost irresistible. It is crucial to acknowledge the validity of these initial feelings. The hurt, the confusion, the searing sense of injustice are all real and deeply human. They are not weaknesses, but natural responses to a profound injury. Betrayal is not merely an inconvenience. It is a significant emotional stressor. It impacts our sense of safety, our self-worth, and our ability to trust, making it one of life's most challenging experiences. In the face of that primal urge, a deliberate decision can be made. This is the moment we choose to break the reactive cycle, to step off the familiar path of immediate confrontation. It is a conscious act of will. This practice of restraint is not passive. It is an active, conscious choice. It requires immense inner strength to pause, to breathe, and to choose a different response than the one our wounded ego demands. It is vital to understand that this choice is not avoidance. We are not pretending the betrayal didn't happen, nor are we suppressing our very real emotions. This is not about burying feelings. Instead, it is a deliberate act of self-control, a conscious redirection of energy. We are choosing to channel our immediate emotional surge into internal processing rather than external reaction. This often manifests as a strategic withdrawal from immediate conflict. We create space, both physically and emotionally, between ourselves and the source of the betrayal. This space is invaluable. In this space, silence emerges as a powerful tool, a protective shield. It allows us to gather ourselves, to prevent further damage, and to reclaim our internal equilibrium. This silence is not born of weakness or fear. It is forged from self-understanding and a deep respect for our own well-being. It is a testament to our inner strength, not a sign of surrender. We are prioritizing internal stability over the fleeting satisfaction of an external confrontation. The immediate win of an argument often comes at the cost of our long-term peace. This silence, then, becomes an intentional act of self-regulation. It is a deliberate pause, a moment to recalibrate our emotional compass before charting our next course. Within this chosen quiet, we begin to explore our internal landscape. It is a space for active processing, not for ignoring the wound, but for truly understanding its contours. We turn inward, not away. This period of self-imposed silence is not empty. It is filled with observation. We become witnesses to our own emotional responses, watching them rise and fall without judgment. We acknowledge the waves of anger, the sting of disappointment, and the ache of sadness as they wash over us. The goal is to observe them, to feel them fully, without allowing them to overwhelm our core. Self-awareness becomes the cornerstone of this internal work, a vital component of emotional intelligence. It is the ability to understand our own feelings, thoughts, and behaviors in the moment. Through this deep introspection, we begin to understand the true source of our personal pain. Is it the act itself, or what the act represents about our beliefs, our values, or our sense of self? This internal journey is about navigating our emotional responses with intention and care. We learn to differentiate between the initial shock and the deeper, more complex layers of grief and disillusionment. We ask ourselves difficult questions, not to blame, but to understand. What does this betrayal reveal about my boundaries, my expectations, or my vulnerabilities? This is a path to profound self-discovery. This process allows us to disentangle our identity from the actions of another. We recognize that while the betrayal happened to us, it does not define who we are. Our worth remains intact. By engaging in this deep internal work, we transform a moment of profound pain into an opportunity for growth. We move from being a victim of circumstance to an active participant in our own healing. Through this deliberate internal process, a profound shift occurs. Our focus moves from the external act of betrayal to the internal work of healing and self-reclamation. The narrative changes. The outcome we seek is not revenge, nor is it external vindication. Our aim is not to make the betrayer suffer, but to liberate ourselves from the suffering they inflicted. Instead, what gradually emerges is a profound sense of inner calm and clarity. The emotional storm begins to subside, replaced by a quiet strength that was always within us. We reclaim our personal power by consciously choosing not to react in ways that diminish us. This choice is an affirmation of our autonomy, a declaration of our self-worth. In doing so, we begin to build a fortress of emotional resilience around our core being. This fortress is not impenetrable, but it is strong enough to withstand future shocks. Within this fortified space, the echoes of betrayal begin to fade. They no longer dominate our thoughts or dictate our emotional state. Their power over us diminishes with each conscious breath. This approach cultivates long-term psychological well-being, far beyond the immediate crisis. It teaches us how to navigate life's inevitable challenges with greater equanimity and wisdom. We learn that true strength is not about never being hurt, but about how we choose to respond when we are. It's about our capacity to heal and to grow, even from the deepest wounds. This journey transforms us, leaving us not just recovered, but fundamentally stronger and more self-aware. We emerge with a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capacity for resilience. The fundamental truth revealed in these moments is that true strength lies in our internal choices, especially during challenging times. Our power resides within our response, not in external circumstances. This entire framework emphasizes emotional resilience through profound self-control. It is about mastering our inner world, even when the outer world feels chaotic and unjust. Our approach is reflective, grounded, and deeply growth-oriented. It invites introspection and encourages a continuous journey of self-improvement, even in the face of adversity. A crucial aspect of this resilience is the focus on boundary setting and self-preservation. We learn to protect our emotional space and to define what we will and will not tolerate. This method offers powerful strategies for stress management during interpersonal conflict. It teaches us to de-escalate our own internal turmoil, regardless of external pressures. The ultimate outcome of this journey centers on achieving internal calm and clarity. It is not about seeking external revenge or validation, but about finding peace within ourselves. This approach stands distinct from traditional therapy, offering a personal development framework for self-empowerment. It is also far removed from superficial motivational hype, grounded in genuine internal work. It is a testament to the profound power of conscious choice, even when faced with life's most painful experiences. We are not defined by what happens to us, but by how we choose to respond.